CAPIA is a training organization. We train young people in skills that can help them to earn a living, so mostly technical skills. And we do it with a model called Basic Employability Skills Training, BEST in short. And that model works because before we offer training, we carry out an assessment of livelihood opportunities available in an area or a sector. In other words, we ask ourselves a very, very simple question. If we train people in this area, what work would they do and who would employ them? How much would they pay? What do they require so that they can employ these young people? And then we use that data to help us select the courses that have the highest potential. So there's a big difference between CAPIA's program and, for example, technical education institutions programs, in that if you come to our center training like this one today, you see we are training young people in climate smart agriculture. But maybe next year if you come, we'll be teaching something entirely different because the data might tell us that the opportunity is in another sector. It's called demand-led skills training, and the government is trying to adapt it. A lot of people know about CBC, competency-based curriculum. Many people don't know there is a counterpart of it called CBET, competency-based education and training. It's a framework for introducing a format of offering skills so that all our training institutions will train first and foremost for sectors that have opportunities, so that the young people don't have to tarmac for 1 year, 2 years after they have graduated. 7 years ago, we started this journey, and we started in a very simple way. We came to this place in Oljoro Rock, found a small piece of land, created a curriculum, and started training young people in those opportunities we thought were available, mostly agribusiness. And that has remained the focus of that training even today. But there has been some very, very big changes over time. So for example, we started talking about climate smart agriculture about 4 years ago. First, because there's a problem. Climate change is a big problem. And if you don't sort out the problem of climate change, agriculture also becomes very difficult to do. But for us, there was another reason. Young people are interested in climate change. They want to be participants in saving the world, and that's a good thing. We encourage it. They know this world belongs to them, and if they don't do something about climate change, it's going to be a very difficult world to live in. Why we decided to go into agriculture is, first, there are many job opportunities available in agriculture. It's just that our youth haven't quite seen it yet, but I think that is also changing, and we want to be part of that change in this country. And then the second one is that we realized that it cannot be agriculture the way our parents used to do it. You know, the basic peasant agriculture just for food, for the family, and a little bit to sell. It has to be agriculture with a lot of technical knowledge. A lot of the requirements for climate smart agriculture actually do require somebody to have a basic background education, or to be willing and able to learn very quickly, because they learn every day. Things change also every day. So it's a good thing that we are getting young people interested in agriculture at this time in Kenya's history, because the future is going to be agriculture done very differently, agriculture done with technology. We have a 6-month training program, this climate smart agriculture. It's actually more complicated than that. We have combined 2 courses together. We call it a dual sector training. We train in the 6 months in 2 courses, agriculture, climate smart agriculture, and hospitality. They work in hotels, tourism, all that. And you may wonder how those 2 are linked. They are linked because they are 2 heads of a food value chain, extended food value chain. Agriculture is where the food starts. Hospitality is where the food is consumed. And so between those 2, young people are able to explore many, many opportunities for careers or for business. And so we organize the training into 2 major components. The first one is the theory, 3 months, very, very intense theory. And it's actually, for this place, we are being hosted by a local vocational training center called Kangoi for the theory. And after that, it's all practical. We require that people who go through the theory and finish must also go through the practical for at least 3 months. And that practical includes internships. And some of the internships for agriculture students are done here. If you go around, you might even be able to see the students practicing. But others are also done outside of this place with farmers, with hotels, so that they apply the skills that they got in the classroom before they leave. We started this training 7 years ago. We would provide the skills, and some of the young people would get employed by agriculture sector workers. They are doing very well, to the point that when we began the new phase, which began a year ago, that combined value chain that I spoke about, we were able to even predict the income that they should be able to make within 6 months after training. So the minimum of 10,000 shillings a month, going all the way to 30,000 and more. We have already achieved the 10,000. We are now working to help them get to the 20,000, 30,000. And in fact, the reason why we built these training greenhouses is we would like young people to also start using them to earn a living. Once the training is done, they will be able to lease some of this space. And our model tells us that they will be able to make, again, anything from 30,000 to 50,000.
Here, we help the students basically to internalize whatever they've learned, put into practice, and more so to see the entrepreneurial part of every activity they do. Like, for example, in class they'll be taught about soil health management. But when they come to Olchoro Foods, we help them see that in agriculture, it is a full circle. There is nothing that goes to waste.
We can create the job opportunity for our young people. We train them on climate smart agriculture. It's not just going to seek for opportunities in the big offices or so. They can also get money in their pocket through farming. You've seen people farming within this area. They are doing strawberries, others are doing French beans, and they are earning money. So that's why we are trying to see how well we can use the resources that we have and also change our country. Yes.
Wajoin agriculture cause inalipa vizuri and si mambo atina dati, it's the business, si uchafu.